a friend came to you and said, why don't you do a bikini contest?
Yeah.
I would no longer be speaking to that person. What prompted such a challenge?
I just needed a change in my life at that time. It just felt right. I just needed something new.
Whoa.
Nice.
Incredible.
Thank you.
I can't stop looking now. But for you also, it was emotional. You were going through stress and a marriage that was ending.
Yes. Yeah, and so that just really, it wasn't just that I got in better shape, but it also just changed me from the inside. I believe that, of course, our minds and bodies are so connected. And so it just gave me confidence in a new way that I'd never had before, and helped me to just move from that situation into a better situation and to live my hopes and dreams. So it just empowered me.
Yeah, I think that's true, because if we, thank you. When we talk about our bodies, so often it's easy to look at what some might describe as the vanity weight.
Yeah.
Wanting to lose it so that you can look good. But the thing that all three of you have in common, and what we hear from people on social media, it's not just about, okay, can I fit in the jeans I used to wear? It's what it does to you emotionally, especially when you're going through a loss of a job or a loss of a marriage and a relationship.
Yeah.
Is that what you found?
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. And I see it in my clients, too. When they shed their weight, but they're also shedding layers of emotions and just stress and years of maybe unhappiness and depression and stuff. So they're able to just reach deep inside and then live out their hopes and dreams.
We were talking, Kelly and Ryan on Kelly and Ryan show, my friends next door. They were talking about there no longer is a midlife crisis. That, when I was growing up, I remember the Chevy Chase movie, and they had him by the Ferrari, and he was going, that people don't go through that anymore because we are looking younger and feeling younger. When you reveal your age, what are some of the things that people say?
Yeah, I think people are shocked because I think we all have a really high energy level. And one of the things we were actually talking about in the dressing room was how we are all into fitness because it helps our mental state even more than it does our physical state. And that was kind of one of the reasons why I started doing social media in general, is that I found the younger generation very much into aesthetics. And as I was getting older, I really wanted to share the word that fit is about feeling great, not necessarily about just how you look.
Right, because, listen, if it was just based on social media, I know the filters that make you look skinny. I can send them to you. I know the apps that shave off some weight off the sides and add some curves. We got you, Graham. Yeah. But the reality is it feels good when it's real.
Yes.
Whether it's losing 5 pounds, whether it's 10, or in Reese's case, going from 200 pounds to where she is now, it's accomplishing this and sticking to it. Yeah. What was the secret to sticking to it? I think that's what we all suffer from. I couldn't go 4 days the other day on this vegan diet. I didn't know how to stick to it. How do you stick to it?
I think for me, it's become a habit. I think if you do anything for long enough, it becomes a habit. The food part is where I probably fail, but working out, I'm just motivated
Where
to
do
do
you
it.
fail with the food part?
I like food. I love bread. I love wine.
Cheese.
That reminds me of the Oprah commercial. She's like, I like bread. I just interviewed her, and she said, healthy is the new skinny, and not focusing. She does not get on the scale anymore. Oprah says she doesn't get on the scale, that she looks at how her clothes fit and how she feels, her numbers, her heart, her blood pressure, and all of that. But we know the other reason for not being able to get in the gym, in addition to sometimes the cost of it, it is you're juggling so much with kids and not having the time. So how do you beat the time issue?
Yeah, I think you have to just make it a priority.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do a whole lot. Even if you're just getting in 20 minutes here and there.
Right,
I'm telling you, I'm not getting paid for this. Zova, Z-O-V-A, it was a website that saved my life. It was an app. It has 5-minute workouts, and I thought to myself, if I can't do 5 minutes, am I really trying to be better? I might not be able to do 30, but I can get 5 in my office. And it's finding those little things, like jumping.
Yeah, I think one of the big mistakes most people make is that they're looking for perfection.
Yeah.
Right? They're looking for, I have to have a perfect diet, I have to be at the gym all the time. And then when you can't do that, you feel like a failure and you fall off the wagon.
Right.
And so what I always tell people is, nobody's perfect. It's okay to have a cheat meal. It's okay to miss the gym. But try to be consistent as much as you can.